Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. What a cluster this morning is so far. I guess this mouse pad is just very sensitive, and I when I hit the open, I went to hit something else. I guess I hit the countdown by mistake, and I don't know. I'm supposed to have a guest today. Ashley from Ghost Gossip is supposed to be here. She's having technical issues, and right as I was coming on, my headset. I was taking a drink of coffee, and my headset fell off. It's been a weird morning. Anyway, happy second to last day of February. This month just flew by. I know it's a shorter month, but it just flew by. I need to. I wasn't prepared. Yeah, we'll leave that on. I wasn't prepared this morning. Amy Creel's here. Happy birthday. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Moon. Good morning, Fades. Good morning. Somebody else was in here. I saw Jen from PNL. Whoa, what just happened here? This. Oh man, this is the laptop? I don't know what's going on with it. It's just acting weird. Tony, good morning. We have Ashley backstage. I hope she has her microphone fixed. We're going to find out here in a second. Good, you're on mute. Good morning. I can't hear you. Can anybody hear? Can anybody hear? Let me. Well, I heard music.
Music?
Whoop.
Hold
that
on.
was weird. Oh, there.
Can you hear
Talk.
me?
I can hear you.
Ah!
I think it was on my end. I had the sound off. I had it muted.
Well, that will do it every time.
What's weird is I was able to hear the music and stuff from the open.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear any of that. But then again, I was in crisis mode over here.
Yeah. You talk about a shit show to start the show. Jeez.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy frickin' Friday. Happy last Friday of the month. How you doing, Ashley?
I can't. Why is February so short?
It sounds like the start of a joke.
But it's not.
I know.
It's just facts. It's so short.
Why is that?
I don't know. What did February do to be like the black sheep of the months?
Yeah, I mean, how do they? That's a very interesting question, man. Now you got me thinking. I'm thinking way too much on a Friday morning so far.
Google it.
I'm afraid to touch my computer now.
Don't touch it. I had to reset my Roadcaster. There was something going on, and I unplugged it, and I, kind of like the old Nintendos, like all my cords. I got it working.
Oh, wow. Remember those old games where you have to hit the cartridge or whatever to get it to work?
Yes.
That was fun.
Yes.
But if anybody out there in YouTube land or wherever this is being broadcast, I think it's just going to YouTube's. You put yours on there?
I did.
Streaming it over there? Okay, cool.
I've never done this before, but Tony's here. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hello, Moon at Noon. Whoever, I don't know who you are, but hello.
Moon at Noon is here. He's a regular in my chat. Chris.
Oh, nice.
Chris is here. Got Amy Creel. Amy, I was at a wedding last night, so I had pasta con broccoli and rolls and a salad. So you probably beat me on, and I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Amy and I, whenever Amy and I see each other in a chat, we have to compare what we just ate. It's just a weird running thing that we have that, we always have to do that. I don't know. We're just strange people.
I'm not judging. I do weird things too. It's okay.
You know what? I got to make this bigger. I can't hardly see. Okay, there we go. So my set. I wish I could show my setup here. I have my laptop here that I can see you, and then I have my iPad down here where I can see YouTube and everything going out on YouTube. But the only thing is, I can't. Oh, never mind.
The suspense was killing me. I really wanted to hear the rest of that.
I have it on here so I can see the chat, and even then, I think I need these to be able to see that. No, it's too far away.
Yeah, I
You
just
know,
don't wear my glasses, and I'm blind as a bat, so
okay. And
yeah.
now a commercial just popped up on my YouTube. Ooh, it's for a Caribbean vacation. Huh,
Nice.
yeah.
I'm going on one of those this summer.
Really? Where are you going?
We're taking the kids on a cruise. We're going to Nassau and then the 2 islands that Carnival owns, like Celebration Key or K, and then
Yeah,
another one. I can't remember.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a cruise before?
Mhm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to catch you in mid
Yeah.
drink.
It's like when your server brings your food and you take a bite and they're like, "How is it?" And you're like, "Mm,
Yes.
so good." But yes, I love cruising. I cruise at least once a year. My daughter and I used to we've gone on cruises, a couple cruises, just me and her before, and
Mhm.
I like it. I don't have to drive anywhere, but yet I go places.
Yeah. It we've only been on one cruise, and that was in Hawaii, and the ship that we were on is one of the older ones in the fleet. I think it was Norwegian.
Oh,
And,
okay.
we're hitting the open waters, and you could really feel it rocking. Other cruise ships on the newer ones, I think they have more stabilizers and stuff around the ship to kind of counteract all that stuff. But it was really weird walking down the hallways, going to our rooms or whatever. It was kind of like you were drunk, just kind of
Mhm.
against the walls and
Yep.
stuff.
Well,
Um,
I did you go in like the fall or winter?
we went in the summer.
Okay.
When did we go? I think we went in the early summer, I think.
Yeah. The roughest cruises I've been on have been in the winter
Yeah.
and we've gotten thrown around. So I won't really cruise in the winter anymore because it's the water in the Atlantic is so rough.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. This is actually we have this situated almost just perfectly with the background. It looks like I'm sitting at one table and you're sitting at another table. It's kind of worked out really cool. We can't add a third person, so this is kind of neat. Um, and I can't see chat at all.
Oh, you can't?
No, I can't. I can see it. I just can't read it. Oh, there we go. Now I can't see this. Oh, what kind of problems do I have today? It's just weird. So that kind of, I kind of wanted to do like poll questions today, and so this is kind of cool that we started out with this. Um, so you've been on a couple cruises so far. Which would you rather do? Go on a vacation to like mountains or beach or someplace touristy where
I'm a
there's a lot of
beach.
people? A
I'm a
beach,
beach girl, yeah.
yeah. You know, I I can go either way on those. I love going to the mountains and stuff and just kind of exploring that stuff. And but then again, going to the beach and just kind of laying around and listening to the waves, that's just so much fun too.
Yes. You know, we where I am, we are like 2 hours to mountains and then 2 hours to the beach, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it's like it really just depends on what we plan to do. Like if we wanna be outside and warm and, you know, do things like beachy type deal, we're like, "Okay, let's just go there." But if we're trying to be like more relaxed or if we do wanna hike or something, then we head, towards the mountains. But we are in a good location that we have the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Where are you at again?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Yeah, I mean you got the Bigfoot country up there in the mountains, and
I
I
haven't found him yet, but then again, I don't look.
right. I have a friend, or actually my cousin's daughter lives in Wilmington. Is that in North Carolina
Yeah,
or South
that's in North
Carolina?
Carolina.
North Carolina.
That's a North Carolina is deceivingly big. Like, it's not so much wide, like, to get to Virginia, but it's very long, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so Wilmington is, like, towards the coast, and so from where I am in South Carolina to where that is, it's probably, like, 7, 8 hours away.
When you mentioned wide and not as wide and long, I had a really weird joke in my head, but I decided to leave that behind.
This is a
Uh,
morning show, Paul.
I know, and this
Morning.
is not paranormal either. So we're kind of doing whatever comes up, and that just hit me in the head. Hey, kitty catty see how I changed the subject there real quick.
Yep.
Um,
Hello. I'm always paranormal. I'm in my spooky place, and I do have my flashlight on, and there goes, what was
Something
that?
just flew right in front of you.
Something, was it in front of me or behind me?
Well, I couldn't tell.
Uh, Whatever it might have been. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but I saw it. But my flashlight here, when I was dealing with technical issues, it was coming on and coming off. And so I don't think you saw it. But
I did not notice it.
so my y'all
Um,
keep an eye out. If it does come on, we'll see it. And then she has all her lights on her. So she turned on, I switched out her balloon lights this week and she was turning them on, like on and off, like either one. It was interesting. So I'm always paranormal. We don't have to talk paranormal, but just know that things might happen.
I was watching, so my YouTube is just like 15 seconds behind. I don't know why it's so far behind. 30 seconds behind. Holy cow. And right as you were talking about that, you were pointing up and doing that, and I saw it. It looked like it was just right over your head and flew off to the side. Anybody
Mhm.
else see that in chat? I'll move it to live. Okay. So that's very interesting. And I mean, I'm in the basement now, and I've had things happen down here where I've smelt my dad. I've heard weird things. I've seen things out of the corner of my eye. So you
Well,
never know what's going on.
I know it's not paranormal, but you want to hear what happened yesterday?
Sure.
You're like, sure. She's hijacking my show with paranormal. I
No,
can't
go
help it.
for it.
I can't help it.
Go for it. I don't care. It's fun.
So there's something been hanging out in my house and it was in my bedroom. And for anybody that doesn't know, I'm sensitive, so I can feel energy and this and that. And so I could tell something was in my room. I was feeling really uncomfortable in my room. And that was my first indication there was something in there. So I did like a quick cleanse of my bedroom and I used dragon's blood sage. And what that is a really distinct smell from the other sages.
Mhm.
And my room was starting to feel better. And I was like, wonderful, perfect. I got in the car yesterday to take my daughter to the orthodontist. And as we were driving up the road, my car filled with dragon's blood sage smell. And me and my daughter both smelled it. And I was like, so it was like it was telling me, like, well, I'm not in your bedroom anymore, but I'm in your car.
So, so a little bit of backstory. You used to live in a haunted house before
Yep.
you moved into this current house that you're in now.
Yep.
Um, did you change clothes after you did the sage, or were you
I
in the same?
staged the day before.
I guess if I would have been listening, I would have heard that. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, no, and so my daughter's like, "It's probably just your clothes," and I was like, so my clothes were in the
what'd you do?
closet, and my clothes smelled like laundry detergent.
Huh.
Yeah, it was very weird because she smelled it too. When we got in the car, it didn't smell that way, and it was as we were driving, we were probably about 4 minutes into our drive, and it just smelled the whole car started to smell like it.
So, do you think that something could have, as you were saging it, got out of your room into the hallway and then maybe attached to you as you were walking past it, or
I
something?
don't
Or
I really don't know, but I think it's a punk, and it was, "I'm not in your room anymore. Now I'm in your car." Huh.
it's not that old guy that was at your old house, was it? You think?
No, no, no. So the only other time that I've ever felt this uncomfortable with an energy before was I was 21 and came across an individual who had taken his own life. And he was a prankster spirit and he pranked me pretty hard for a few days until I was able to kind of get him out of my house. And that's the only thing that I can acquaint it to.
We got a comment on here. Um, so Kitty Caddywhack went back and she rewound it. Yes, there was something that flew over her head, not too fast, could have been a bug, small orb like. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't
I
remember
don't
what
I
time it
don't
was.
see a bug. I don't
Yeah.
usually have bugs in here, but it's not saying that it couldn't, of course.
Yeah.
It definitely
So
could have been a bug.
it was probably about what, 5 minutes ago, 5, 10 minutes ago. I can't see the time. So maybe about 10 minutes in. Um, hey, Roger Blair. Just kind of look when she was pointing up at the light. We were talking about the light
Mhm.
in her background above her head back
Yeah,
there.
right here. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
just
And
take a
yeah.
look at it and see what happens. I'm gonna put this back on, make it bigger so I can see if anything weird happens behind you, and maybe warn you about it.
Yes, please. If something comes up behind me, please warn me. I, I really would like to get my coffee from my husband this morning.
So keep an eye on her doll back there. Um, yeah, when you were
Mm.
on with me and when I was on with you on your show, I didn't see the doll move, but then again, I wasn't paying all that, or I mean, a lot of attention to it.
Well, if she
Um,
moves, I'm leaving. I'm just gonna say, like, if she starts moving around, I'm leaving.
well, if she starts moving and you leave, turn the speakers on so I can talk in there and I can maybe try and communicate with it and see if we can get some kind of weird
You
action
got
out of
it.
it. Okay.
Anything for you. You got it. But I'm gonna be gone.
if you, have you ever heard voices in your house?
Yes. Hi, honey. My
Bring
coffee's
bring
arrived.
Friday gifts.
Hi, honey. Thank you,
Hi.
honey.
I'm gonna say hi to Paul and his morning show and the live. And Tony's in here.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy frickin' Friday. Oh, you can't hear me.
Friday.
Finally, we made it.
We made it.
I got to work this weekend, so I was off the last 2 days. So
I got to work from home for a little bit.
Okay, babe.
careful. This is a family show here.
Well, he said, careful, babe. It's a family show. Tony said hi.
So where'd he get coffee from?
Love you. Starbucks. He brought me Starbucks.
Oh.
So every Friday, he takes the kids to QT and gets them, like, if they've had a good week at school or if they've, like, just like yesterday was our son's 15th birthday. So, like, every Friday, instead of them riding the bus, he takes them to get something to drink and a snack for school. And then he brings me coffee.
Nice.
He's a
Nice.
sweetie.
So everybody wins.
Everybody wins. And usually
Cool.
I'm still, like, in bed or I'll be in my recliner. But today I was like, I almost forgot. Not even gonna lie. I was like, what do I have to do today? I feel like I have something to do today.
Well, I'm glad you remembered because I kind of forgot too.
I did. I looked at my watch. I put my watch on because I was getting ready to, like, get up to get into my morning routine of going downstairs and, like, just kind of shuffling around for an hour. And I saw that morning on my watch for, like, my schedule. And I was like, what do I have this morning? And then I was like, oh no. But then I looked and you didn't send me a link. And I was like, wait, are we still doing it? So I'm glad you answered.
Yeah. I was, I was actually actually thinking about canceling the show today because this morning I woke up. I went to a wedding last night, and
Really?
on a Thursday night, it was really weird. And
That is strange.
well, it was a shit show kind of wedding.
Oh, okay.
So, and I really don't think the people that were at the wedding are watching this, so I can probably talk about it better. It was only planned like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything was kind of thrown together at the last minute and it was really kind of bizarre. And um, anyway, we didn't stay too terribly long, and then I ended up on another show last night after we got home, and I was just tired this morning. I got up, we worked out, and I just didn't really feel like it. What's going on?
My cat, so my black cat is standing on her hind legs, reaching for something on the wall.
So that's kind of the direction that whatever that was flew.
Yes. When I do have things fly in here, which I've been catching them a lot during recordings lately for whatever reason, and it's been coming from this side and going that way behind my head. So, but she's stopped now. She's just cleaning herself now, but I've never seen her, like, do that before. She usually will come in here and there's another chair. What you can't see on the other side of this is where my husband sits and records when we do our episodes together. And so she'll usually curl up in his chair over there. But she walked right in and went straight to the wall and was standing up, like, like she was looking at something, trying to reach up to look at something up on the wall.
So I wonder if she's actually seeing whatever flew over your head and it's on the wall or something.
Yeah. And then my dog is laying underneath me and she usually does not. So they are all kind of circling me this morning, which is a little unique considering usually Mandy, especially when she's tired, she'll go and lay down. Well, she's laying down now, but she's, like, literally right under me.
So this is kind of interesting. Bigfoot Fade says, yeah, the orb thing flies over her head when she says, I'm always paranormal. That happened on her show too when the guy said paranormal. Huh. So keep talking, keep saying paranormal and see what happens.
Paranormal. Paranormal.
Oh, the doll just walked off. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
where'd she go? Berta, where'd you go? Yeah, I have her. I was rushing, so she's really not sitting up very well. She's kind of like, she looks like she's over it. She looks like she's like this, bro.
Yeah. We're not talking paranormal. This guy's boring.
Well, as long as I don't leave her in here, she does okay. Here comes Mavis. I don't know if you'll get to see her, but she's creeping on my desk.
The cat?
Yep. Come here. Come, you want to say hi to people?
By a cat. Everybody's used to seeing Krista's cat on the Blondes and Booze. Now we're going to see another cat here. I got the door closed, so my pets can't come down here, and
here she is.
Don't usually.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Is that a tuxedo cat?
No.
Oh, that's an all black cat.
Oh yeah. You want to say hi?
Hello.
Say hi.
What's your name?
This is Mavis.
Hi, Mavis. She can't hear me.
I do have a laser grid. I do not have. Oh, and there's Mandy. I don't know if you can see her. She's like standing up. I think my box is covering her head. Mandy's right here. But I do have a laser grid. It is downstairs. I don't know where the I don't know where the stand for it is. Ouch.
I was wondering where you were going with the laser grid thing because I didn't see the question on there.
Yeah, I can go run and get it real fast. And I might be able to put it up on my table behind Berta and shine it. So, fun fact, my friend Jessica, who's a psychic medium, she always picks up on my house ghost. His name is Al. He passed away in the house. I can't remember the year. And he passed away in the room right next to me on the other side of this wall. And he loves the bonus room. It was like his favorite room. He used to do puzzles. Underneath the bonus room is the garage. And we still have one of his biggest puzzles he ever did on the wall. And he's very connected to that puzzle. And he never never take the puzzle down. So Jessica has picked him up right here. I think he likes to hang out and kind of listen to my stories and as I read them and talk to people. So she has picked up on him back here a lot. So let me run and get that laser grid and I'll put it in the corner. Okay.
And what we'll do is when you come back, we'll put you on a bigger part of the screen if I can figure out how to do that. And then we'll see if we can see anything. So a little live ghost investigation here.
Yes. Paranormal. I'll be right back.
All right. I will. Let's see here. Well, you know what? We'll leave that up. And we will put. No. Let me figure this out. Let's do that. No. What just happened here? Oh, what happened? Oh, no, didn't happen. That's kind of cutting it off. That took her off. Why did it take her off? Let's see what happens here. I don't know if I'm helping this or if I'm making it worse. I thought I just saw something go up the steps in my basement, actually. This is weird. Ooh, this might do it. This might just do it. Oh, that did that wrong. Let's see. Okay, we can move that. We could maximize that. Okay, so I think we can do that. Except I don't know how to undo that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that for now. So what we're going to do is move this down. And we're going to switch that for now, I think. There we go. Okay. So while we're waiting for her to come back, Moon, I don't know. I'm trying to, there we go. It did it. I don't know what happened. I saw your comment, Mavis and Nuthead, and it's asking me to show or hide it. And I couldn't hit show. It kept saying error, try again. And then I saw that you posted it without a problem. So all my cat balls and stuff are upstairs. I don't really have anything down here to do anything. So I don't know. Anyway, real quick, while we're waiting for her, another quick poll. Oh, there she is. I made it so small I can't see anything. So another little quick question here. Would you rather have the ability to fly or to be invisible? Hi, little Patty. And real quick, hi to everybody in chat. Hi, little Patty. Hi, Jen from PNL Podcast. Hi, Moon at Noon. Hi, Roger. Amy is at work. Have a good day, Amy. Hello, Bigfoot Fades. Hope you're feeling better. She's homesick from work. I'm looking. Hey, Ashes. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a great morning. It's weird. The weather here, and when Ashley puts her headsets back on, I'll ask her. The weather here is just gorgeous. It was in the 70s yesterday. It's going to be in the 70s again today, but it looks like tomorrow, or the rest of the weekend, is going to be in the 40s. We're going to get rain the rest of the week. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be 67, then Sunday rain 46. But next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is supposed to be up in the 60s and 70s again. So, hopefully everybody is having some good weather and is going to be able to do some fun stuff. And don't forget, next weekend is going to be the benefit at Emmaus for Half Inch Wrench Group for Adam and Shelby. I will be there Friday. I will not be there on Saturday, but there is a link, and I don't have it on here now, but there is a link that you can go donate to his GoFundMe page and all that stuff. So you can still do that. Ashley, I see that you're back. I'm going to switch you. You're muted.
I don't think you can really see the laser grid there.
No. I can see the pointer.
Yeah. But I brought all my stuff. So I've had my stuff downstairs because trying to figure out what's going on in the house. So I brought all the stuff back up here and have most of it on. I don't have the REM pod on, but I have.
I can see it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
kind of keep your eye on that. And how do I?
Oh. Oh, well, hello.
What happened? Oh.
She's making it. Hey, can you make it go to yellow? I'm trying to make sure everything.
Okay, we're making her the whole screen again.
Hi, Berta.
So the EMF detector is showing just green now, so there's nothing there now.
No, it jumped up to orange, I think, just a second ago.
Yeah.
Yep, there it goes.
There it goes. And that REM pod, that's not on, is it?
No, it's not on.
Okay, so it wouldn't be getting anything.
I hate that thing.
Hey, Worm. Hey, Maya.
Yeah, so let's see. I do have the bell on. So I did turn the bell on. She doesn't really interact with the bell at all, but it is on.
Do you ever have that thing on in the middle of the night while you're sleeping?
No.
There we go.
No, I don't.
Because, every now and then I've forgotten to, let's make this again. And if something happens, I'll just make it, I'll figure out how to make it big screen and stuff.
Yeah.
See better. Every now and then I kind of forget if I have some equipment on, and, nothing ever happens, but I've always kind of wondered what I would do if I hear like the REM pod going off, or I don't have a dead bell. But
yeah, well, no, I don't leave anything on just because batteries they'd be expensive. But the REM pod I find very unreliable because it can be triggered by a lot of things. So I don't usually, I like it, but I don't. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then, like, especially in the house where there's so many things being run off of Wi-Fi, it's like, you just never know what can really set that thing off.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go.
I do like the bell, but the bell can also be triggered by like cell phones and such. So
Did I tell you my funny dead bell story?
I don't think so.
I was at Ashmore Estates in Illinois,
Oh.
and I was walking around. Somebody else had the dead bell, and I was walking around with it. And I was in, I don't know, almost like a little closet or a little space underneath the stairs or something that, you have that little empty space and there's a shelf on there or something. And I had the dead bell on there and I was asking a couple questions and, it went off once. I can't remember what I asked it. And then, no, I think I asked it, do you like us or yeah, do you like us being here? And it dinged. I'm like, okay. And then I asked, do you want us to leave? And no sooner did I get it out, bing, it went off like, all right, I'm out of here. And it was all on camera. That
Oh,
was kind
there
of
she
funny.
goes.
So I
There she goes.
hightailed it out of there.
Oh, it stopped. It's like I had my back turned and it jumped, but
Can everybody see that okay?
can y'all see that okay? If I bring it closer, it will be triggered by
Yeah, the
all the
computer.
electronics, so it needs to
Yeah.
stay pretty much back there.
I can see the green light. I didn't notice it if it was changing or going up
Yeah.
to yellow
Yeah.
or orange or anything.
And when that one comes on, you'll see it because it will just be right in your face. Like it came on when I was moving stuff around and I was like, "Ugh." So it's come on twice this morning.
that's-
since I've been in here.
That's a mag light, right?
Yep. It's just a mini mag light, little twist on and off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love those. I think that's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you go ghost hunting, what outside of that mag light, what's your go-to piece of equipment?
Well, I really like, I don't know. I really like I love watching people do Estes. I myself cannot do Estes just because I cannot stand the static. Like
Yeah.
I have ADHD and like that those kind of noises, I'm just like, I can't do it. So I've only done it once. I did it. Well, I've done it twice. The first time I don't really count, but once on an investigation. And I was with Tony. We were at Missouri State Penitentiary, and I was getting nothing, absolutely nothing. Couldn't hear what the ladies were asking. And then all of a sudden in the middle, I just hear, yeah. So I was like, yeah. And when I came out, I was like, there's nothing. And I was like, what did I answer? And they said, we can hear you in the hallway. Are you going to just stay out there and not talk to us? And that's when I said, yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, I do like watching people do that though. Like I really enjoy witnessing it. I don't like doing it, but I like witnessing it. But I also really like the Alice boxes and the yes no with the lights, like one side's like green and one side's red. I really like those as well. I think what are those called? Starts with an F. The flux, maybe?
Flux capacitor.
I'm not sure if that's it, but I think it's I'm really not sure what it's called.
I like you. I've been around people doing the Estes method, and I've always been asking the questions. I've done it twice, and both times I really didn't get much like you. And it's weird because I've always been kind of hesitant to do it because I'm afraid that I'm not gonna either hear it right or what. But and I really didn't get anything. I hear a few things off in the distance or something, and that I couldn't really make out. But
Yeah.
I mean, other people that when I'm asking questions, they've had intelligent responses to it. So,
yes.
I mean,
My
yeah, so-
husband, when we were in Boston, we stayed at the Omni Parker, which is they say is the most haunted hotel in Boston. And I had walked through somebody in the cemetery there, and I could feel it. When you walk through something like that, it's like, oh, okay. And so I wasn't sure if something came back with us, but I was like, will you do the Estes method with me? And he's like, yeah. So he's never done it before. He puts on the headphones and he starts hearing things and he's answering my questions. And then he starts flirting with me. And so I thought he was messing with me. And I was like, can you hear me? And like, I was like whispering, because it's just the two of us in a room. And I'm like, can you hear me? And he's like just flirting with me. And so I was like, oh, so I'm going to pull you out. So I pulled him out and he's like, what was that? Like 5 minutes? And I was like, 17. And he's like, oh, that felt weird.
Oh wow.
He's
That's
like,
the
"Did it make
second
sense?" I was like,
second
"Yeah."
or third person that I've heard say that they've lost track of time like that. And
Mhm. Yeah, he said it
huh,
didn't feel like he was under there almost 20 minutes at all.
I wonder what causes that. If it's just that, you don't really have a sense of time when you're under there, or if something actually happens. Thank you very much, Moon.
I think
Um,
it's like a meditation thing. You completely zone out, and I think those are the people that do it really well. They're able to kind of get into that meditative
mhm,
space,
mhm.
and I think he is able. I see. I'm not because I close my eyes and I still got 47 tabs open and all the different videos on every single tab still playing in my head. So I can't
Mhm.
focus. I can't meditate. I need to work on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's able to calm his mind sometimes. I'm jealous.
Um, we're gonna next weekend, actually a week from today, I'll be at Emmaus, and then Saturday we're going out to Ray County Museum in Richmond. So I'll be with the Ghost Sisters. You need to have them. You need to have Mandy on your show.
Okay.
We're going to be doing investigations. This is her first time in Emmaus and Ray County. I plan on doing a lot of recording and stuff. I don't know if I'll go live. Hey, Jojo in Australia. Happy, I guess it's Saturday there. Don't tell us how Friday went, Jojo. Um,
Good day.
so I know they do the Estes method a lot. So I'm gonna record that, and maybe I'll go under. I don't know. But it'll definitely be a very interesting weekend next weekend, to say the least. So
Very cool. That's really, really cool. I have learned through my time going with investigators because the women that I've been with, they are they are amazing. And I'm like, 11, 12 o'clock. I'm like, I'm tired. Is it time? Are we done? No, we're not. We're just starting. Okay, cool. Okay. By 3 o'clock, I'm just like, what are we doing? What
yeah,
is this
exactly.
like? How did I get here?
Jojo said she's just popping in to say hi to everybody before she heads to bed. So good night, Jojo. It's happy Saturday night to you out there in Australia. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm in bed, by 10 o'clock, and
Mhm.
usually by 8 o'clock, I'm falling asleep on the couch if I'm not watching a show or something. And but somehow on these investigations, I could keep going till 2, 3 o'clock and no problem.
At the Crescent, I didn't have a problem, but I think what the difference there was we were staying there. So all I had to
Yeah.
do was go to the room. I didn't have to drive anywhere. We were there. You know what I mean? So it was just like, okay. But when I went with them in November, we only stayed at one of the locations. So the other ones we were driving back to our hotel.
So if you go to places that are close to you, like within an hour, 2 hours from where you live?
There's like nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Because
closest is Georgia or not Georgia, Savannah, and then also Charleston. And
okay.
there's one other place called the Holiday House that I wanna go to, and that's down in Florence, so that's about 3 hours, but other than that, there's not a I was looking at one of my apps the other day, and it shows paranormal locations in the areas, and there's 2, and that was Charleston and Savannah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that was going to lead me to my next question, that if something is close, like an hour and a half away from where you live, would you just go there and then just go straight home, or would you go there and would you stay there?
I am such a homebody.
Mhm.
If we had it really depends on what it was and where it was, if it was easy to get back home. So we've talked about this, and I've talked about this with my Midwest friends. Y'all in the Midwest are used to like 45 minutes to an hour being a short drive.
Mhm.
I I live like 20 minutes and that's long for me. If I'm in the car 20 minutes, I'm really going somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it really depends on how far and how easy it is to get home because I'm such a homebody. I like to come home, but like an hour, that's a long drive for me. Like
Mhm.
and especially at night, I'm blind. It's bad. I can't really see you any like right now. I don't have my glasses on.
And an hour drive at 3 o'clock in the morning when you've been up all day is really long.
Yes.
That's about my limit. I'll do an hour.
Did you hear
Dead
it?
bell, and the
There it goes.
meter's going too.
Hey! Wait, let me check my phone, make sure it's not my phone going nope.
And you know what? I thought I saw something on the corner of your wall.
Hey,
up in
Berta. Good morning. That was cool. That's the first time it's gone off in
wow.
here. We got it on video.
Yes, we do. That was at about 41 minutes and
Yep.
45 seconds
What I love
on
about
the
it is
broadcast.
the EMF reader went off at the same time.
Oh,
So it was like a double confirmation of some kind of energy right there. So that's very cool. P&L, yeah, I do. I get completely drained. It takes me like after I came back from how many days was I at the Crescent 5 because I got snowed in? By the time I think so.
I don't remember. That was more than a day ago.
Yeah, true. Very true. I know. That was a big ask. I apologize. Um, it was I think I was supposed to be there 3 nights, 4 days, but it turned into 4 nights, 5 days because of the snow, and by the time I got home, I had no energy. None. Like,
Mhm,
I could barely function, and I still feel like my energy is being drained by something, but I think it's something whatever's in the house. So,
mhm,
I've been trying to command my energy back and
mhm.
doing some stuff to try to get my whatever is still tied to me disconnected and break that energy tie because I am sensitive, they do, I am connected when I go, and so I'm still learning. I'm still new to all this, but that was really cool. That's the first time that's
Was.
ever oh, here she goes again. There was a spike a second ago. So that's cool.
That would, I could see with being a medium and everything, spirits draining your energy, and coming to you. I can definitely see that, and the hangover would be real. I personally haven't had much of a hangover from investigations. I've had hangovers from other things, but I think this coming weekend, I've never really done back-to-back investigations before. I've always done, one night and then come home and then, well. Yeah. Um, so I think next weekend's I'll be able to answer that better next Sunday night,
Yeah.
and Monday. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, multiple nights, that's hard. I did that like the first time, like when I came to the Midwest, and I learned really fast that I'm too old for that.
Yeah. I'm probably going to learn that real quick next week because we'll be at Emmaus. That's an hour away. Then I'm coming back to my house. I'm not sure where they're staying, and then from there we're going to drive to Richmond the next morning, Saturday morning, and that's like 3.5 hour drive. But
Yeah.
we are staying there. I'm not going to chance driving across the state.
Where's that
Um,
one again?
that's up near Kansas City in Richmond, Missouri.
What's it? I'm
Um,
sorry, I missed the name of it.
Ray County Museum.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about that on my episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you ever, I mean, those are two places that, I mean, you would probably love seeing those two places. The Ray County is just filled with spirits, and it's got what I say, 50 some odd rooms of stuff, and
58.
58, 56, 58. I don't think I don't know. It's a lot.
Did you
Um,
lie on my show?
well, I didn't lie. I just wasn't 100% sure.
Well,
But that place,
I remember because I finished editing that video like 2 days ago, and I heard it again because you said it, and I went, "Whoa, whoa, 58, 58," and you were like, "Yes." So that's why I remember how many rooms.
that's probably right. Um, 58, 56. I mean, what's two when you have 58 or 56, but that place is it's got all kinds of stuff in there. You would love it. What's going on?
The EMF was going on.
Oh, the light. I think the light just
Mhm.
either the light went off up on top there or a reflection in the glass. I think it was a reflection in the glass when you moved your cup. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
you can
that
see
now.
my cup moving in the glass. To answer P&L's question about protection, I carry obsidian, I carry armored pennies, I carry other crystals and prayer. And then when I get home, I do Palo Santo and Dragon's Blood cleansing.
You need to go on PNL. I need to hook you two up.
Okay.
Um,
I'm taking notes. Every time you mention somebody, I'm like, let me write that down because I will
hey,
forget.
Andrew. Um, yeah,
Hey.
she's up in northeastern Canada. Uh,
Ooh.
up in Jen put it on there. I know it's Labrador. because whenever I hear Labrador, I always want to say retriever.
I love
Newfoundland,
a lab.
Newfoundland, I think that is
Newfoundland?
Newfoundland. I think she'll put it on
I
here. I
will.
hope.
I will. I'll come find you.
Yep. But she's awesome. I was on her show. I don't know when I think that's coming out later in April, possibly. But she's awesome. She's going to be in my show coming up soon as well.
Very cool.
And speaking of being on shows, make sure you tune in to SNX Radio tonight. I'll be on there with Coley and BMR. That'll be fun. Labrador. I saw Andrew with his comment Labradoodle, so I thought that was her, but it's not Labradoodle. Newfoundland, yep, and Labrador. She just had like 2 feet of snow
Oh, geez.
last week.
You know,
Like
it's raining here again. It's rained all week, and I'm like so annoyed. But then I keep reminding myself, up north they got over 2 feet of snow. Be grateful you're not digging out of 2 feet of snow. And so that's been my conversation with myself every day when I've walked down and it's been raining, and I'm like, it's not snow. It's not snow. My friends up in New England, they are snowed in. It is not snow.
Do you get much snow there?
No. We did get snow when that snowstorm moved through in January. We got like 8 inches, and that is a lot for our area. We just don't get snow. And usually it's one of those, like, it snows and then 3 hours later it's gone. So, but it didn't. It lasted for like a week, maybe 2.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, because it just wouldn't warm up. And then the other day we had like an 80-degree day. So now it's all gone.
In case you're just tuning in, we have Ashley has a dead bell K2 meter behind there. There's a grid on her wall. I can't really see it.
You can't really see it. You can just, it's the, I'm sure if I turn those neons off, you'd be able to see them.
Yeah, don't worry
Or
about
LED.
it. The dead bell did go off at about 40, what did we say? 45
41.
minutes, 41 minutes, 45
41.
seconds.
Mhm.
Like an idiot, I don't have anything to write with down here. I have paper, but I don't have anything to write with.
I got you. I wrote it down.
Okay. So go back there and check that out. She also has a mag light on there on top of her cabinet behind her.
Right here.
That went off before.
Yes, it's been going off. It went off in the kitchen the other day. It's gone off in the living room, and it's gone off in here. But I think y'all missed it because I don't know if when I was setting up the stuff, when I went down to get the stuff because it was downstairs, it came on and then went off.
Oh,
yeah.
You were in a small box then, so
I know. I didn't even see myself on there, so I was like, oh, I'm not up there anymore. So
yeah. Seems like I was going to ask you something else.
I don't know. We didn't like do any polls. We only did one poll. So much for your poll.
Hey, this was fun though. I mean, we're not done. I still have about 10 minutes. I usually go an hour. So we still have about 10 minutes or so. I mean, if you're okay, okay going. So what's winter like? I've been to North Carolina twice now. What's winter like for you out there in South Carolina?
It usually stays in the 60s until December into January. January, it starts cooling off. And I tell people we can range. It could be 24 degrees in the morning. And then by the time we go, like at the end of the day, it's like 60, 70 degrees in the evening, and then it cools back off. So we have a wide range during the day. But for the most part during winter, when we wake up, it's pretty cold, 20s, 30s, warms up to 60s and then down again. But by February, it's usually pretty frigid. It will get high teens into the low 30s during the day. And then by March, we are back into like 60-degree weather. But we did have an 80-degree day the other day, and we're still in February. We call those fake spring. We're like, oh, and so the people that transplant here, they think, oh, this is so great. The cold weather, it's February and we're done with the cold. Oh, no, boo-boo. That is fake spring number 1. We got 2 more to go. It's going to be winter, fake spring 1. Winter again, fake spring 2. Winter again. We might get ice one more time. And then it will warm up, and then we'll be in real spring. So hold out. By the end of March, we'll be in real spring.
I think we're pretty similar on that front, that we have multiple seasons in well, 1 week really.
Yes. Yeah.
I know in January we had that nasty cold, two really bad cold fronts, one big snowstorm that came through. But it really hasn't been terribly cold since January, when it was hardly above zero for a couple days.
I've never been in 0-degree weather, and I was in Arkansas. That is another level of cold.
Yeah. I used to live up in Rockford, Illinois for about a year. And I remember we went at least a week, probably more, when the temperature didn't get above zero. And there was snow on the ground for a good 3 months.
Wow.
And
Wow.
that was cold. That was cold. I think I'm gonna change the name of this show, to Breakfast Grits, or Breakfast Ghost and Grits. I like that idea.
I love
Breakfast
that.
Ghost and Grits.
I like that.
Maybe we'll do that.
I love it.
That is a good idea. How do I get that off there? Okay. All right. Oh, Jen, thank you very much.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Aw. See, I have no idea what that means, but it looks exciting.
It is exciting.
Okay.
It's a super sticker. Let me see if it's people can donate, and I appreciate you guys doing that. I certainly appreciate everybody just watching. You don't have to donate, but I really do appreciate everything.
Jocelyn is here.
Jocelyn is here. Who's Jocelyn?
That's my girl. That's Jocelyn. She's the creepy doll girl.
I don't see
Jocelyn, we got Berta here putting on a show. You're just in time. I don't know if she'll do it. Hey, Roberta, Jocelyn, Mama Jocelyn's here. Let's see if she'll light her thing up. Oh, she's blinking. Did you see it?
Really?
Yes.
I need to make this bigger so I can see it.
Oh, do it again, Berta.
There we go.
Can you get it to yellow for Jocelyn? Oh, that's so cool.
Ask her to ring the dead bell.
Can you ring the bell? Can you do that one more time before we wrap up? She's like, no, I don't do what you ask me. I do what I want. She's great though. I did not, y'all. I know I've told you the story of Roberta, right?
Yeah.
So she's really great. It was really, I never wanted a haunted doll. I never wanted anything haunted in my house other than myself. So it's one of those things, but she chose me and she has been a wonderful addition. We've had a few talks where I've had to kind of get stern and be like, boundaries, don't change the atmosphere of the house. She did not like being in the studio. She wants to be. So like I have an episode about the Washoe Club where I actually make a joke about people giving haunted dolls rocking chairs and what is wrong with you. Well, guess what? The girl wanted a rocking chair. I got her a rocking chair. Now she sits in the rocking chair in the living room. I am that person. And I move her throughout the day.
Some people spoil their kids, their spouses, their boyfriend, girlfriend, their pets. You spoil dolls.
Well, just one. Jocelyn, how many you have now? She was at over 130, I believe. So the way I think about it, here she was making it jump. The way I feel about it is she's her spirit. There she goes. She got it to yellow. I'm her caretaker. And if 132, good Lord, if putting her in the rocking chair by the window and letting her watch birds is what will make her happy in her afterlife, then that's a small price to pay. You know what I mean? Like, you think I'm crazy. Trust me, you have no idea. Okay.
So you really need to get with Ghost Sisters, Mandy. She in her studio when we recorded with her, she has haunted dolls in her room. Just not on screen like you have, but she has a few of them that are in that room with her. So
yeah. Well, I really wish she would turn this flashlight on one more time before we wrap up, because that truly is so cool when that flashlight comes on. It is, because it's blinding, but it's such a great visual, and and I know there's no remote to it. It's just a basic flashlight that anybody can buy. There's no remote. You have to twist it to turn on, twist it to turn off. When that goes off, it always is just like, that is so cool.
So. What's the doll's name again?
Roberta.
Roberta, if you could hit that, I know you don't, something's going on the bottom corner of your screen where it says right above ghost. I thought I saw something other side.
I'm trying to see if one of my animals. Nope.
I thought I saw something, either an orb or something, dust particle or something over there.
I mean, it could be because that's usually about where they kind of head towards to go through the wall. So just a little information. These are the dimes that I have found. I get dimes from my ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
And these are ones that I have found in really obscure places. Like,
okay, wait a second. I have questions. Or one.
Ask away.
Coins from your ancestors?
So, you know how anytime I'm dealing with a situation or I ask for guidance from my ancestors or anything like that, I find dimes. Like if I'm asking for a sign from my grandparents, I find dimes. And I have found them in the most obscure places. I'm talking all the way from like the bottom of a swimming pool to underneath my desk at work during a difficult time. During a phone call, I was in the middle of a softball field and I looked down and there was a dime at my toes in the grass. During a phone call that my father had, he was on the phone with me telling me news that changed my whole life. And so my husband's ex-wife was trying to sue us for custody a couple of years ago, and we had our first court date and we were scared to death. This woman's crazy. She batshit crazy. And I was really upset. She is just, she's, anyway, narcissist. That's all, narcissist. I get out of the car. I look down and in the parking space, right in the parking space was a dime right at my door. So these are the ones that I find in the wild is what I call them, dimes in the wild, in obscure places. Also, I've had my purse fall off when I'm having like a difficult time and I'm like kind of like having a moment. My purse will fall off and a dime will roll out. And so it's just, it's really crazy the amount of dimes that I find. Cause a lot of people find pennies, you know?
Yeah.
I find dimes. And if I find pennies, I find them in twos, in pairs, always in pairs.
That's really weird.
Yep.
I mean, I see a lot of people in chat saying they've seen pennies, gotten pennies, but wonder why dimes.
And so I have I have communicated with my grandmother and grandfather and I have asked them before, is that y'all? And they have confirmed that it is them. So sometimes I take them as messages of comfort. Other times they're warnings. So it's just my interpretation. You know, usually it's after the fact. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
And then I also have this. This was my grandfather's who has also passed. And so, so that sits right there too.
Okay.
So there seems to be a lot of activity behind me when it moves this way right here, but also Al died in the bonus room right to my left. So there's all different. Here's the dime that I found in the softball field. This was one of my most special ones, so I framed it.
Cool.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That is awesome.
My grandfather's very present, so is my grandmother. And my grandfather, we think, is the one that knocked the chains on the fan the other day in our bedroom when they were like still and then they were. Whoa.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
I snatch coins in the wild. I steal coins from babies. I'm kidding.
Do we need to have an intervention with you? Are you okay?
I'm telling people I find coins, but really I'm just stealing them from people's hands when I see them. Give me that dime. That's mine.
Bing, there it goes up in the air.
Look, I found it.
Yeah, it's on the ground. I found it.
Oh, now I know.
You didn't.
Are you laughing at me? It went to Orange. She loves me.
Yeah, that's cool.
He goes, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's cool that a haunted doll loves you and doesn't hate you. That would be really bad.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't be here if she hated me. But Jocelyn,
hey, Bryce,
her dolls are negative and they love her.
Well, I guess that's a good thing then. I mean,
she's so good. She's got such a talent that with these dolls, like dolls that people can't have them in their house because of how they're affecting them. She can have them, and I mean, she does. She's very gifted with the haunted dolls.
Well, that's very cool. Well, it is 8 o'clock here in the Midwest, and I have to be at work. So, Ashley, thank you so much for being on here today. We both forgot about it, and it was great. I'm glad you remembered, because I just when we met, when were you on here? About a month ago,
I
maybe.
was on the Tuesday after I got back from Arkansas. So
I think that was early
January
February, maybe late
January
January.
27th.
Mhm. It's been a blast getting to know you and talking with you, and certainly a ton of laughs on that show. But yeah, it's anytime you want to come back and do this again in the morning, I'd love having other people to talk to, and I think a lot of people are tired of listening to just me.
Well, I do this full time. So usually Friday mornings I'm available, but sometimes I like to stay in bed past 8. But sometimes I
Yeah.
don't. So
I don't know that I've stayed in bed past 8 when I'm not sick in a long time.
well,
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
would be nice though. I would love it. I'm usually up at like 5 o'clock and down here working out. So I mean,
I need to work out. I stopped
gotta stay
working
in a
out.
routine.
Yeah, I got out of mine. I taught Zumba for a very long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was a Zumba instructor for 5 years and then I got out of it and yep, I need to get back into doing something.
Yeah.
I can feel it. I need
Yeah.
to move around more.
Real quick, Roberta, can you make the dead bell go off again?
Berta, can you set the bell off
Please.
one time, please? And tell
Please.
everybody bye. Or turn the flashlight on. The flashlight's also good to
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
or you can turn the flashlight on, but the bell would be really cool.
Either one would be great. But while we are waiting for her to hopefully answer that, I want to thank Jen from PNL Podcast for the $20 donation.
Thank you, Jen.
And Moon at Noon for the $1. I greatly appreciate both
you,
of you
Moon.
guys, and I appreciate everybody for coming in chat so
Yes.
early in the morning. And Ashley, I appreciate you for being here too.
Wait. Something about Ghost Gossip reminds me of Reese. Oh, I'll take that as a compliment because I love Reese Witherspoon.
Well,
what?
I don't like Reese Witherspoon, and you don't remind me anything of Reese Witherspoon.
Oh man, why?
I don't know. It's just something about her that I just don't like. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Hi, Forrest friend. You're new.
Hello,
But,
Forrest friend.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about her that I'm not crazy about. I don't know.
Well,
but to me, you don't remind me anything of her. So that's
okay.
good.
Well, if it's a good thing, Roger, then I will take that compliment, and Paul will just ignore Paul for right now. This is his show. I can't make him go off the screen, but I will just ignore him.
No, but no, I mean, a lot of people like Reese Witherspoon. A lot of people love Reese Witherspoon, and I'm clearly in the minority there. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really explain it. It's just something that Roger likes Reese Witherspoon. So
yeah, I like her too. Oh, Jen sent me a message. Hello. I will message you back. She sent me a message on Facebook. I think.
Oh, yeah. Jen from PNL. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
cool. Yeah.
But all right. So I don't think Berta's going to set it. Don't think she's going to set it off again. But I appreciate her doing it the one time because she never sets it off ever. So I'll take it.
And make sure you thank her for us too. So
thank you, Berta. We love you.
All righty, everybody. Have a great day. Remember tonight. No. Outside of the corner of my eye, I see something black over there, and it's the treadmill kind of sticking out part of the.
You got to watch out for those treadmills. They'd be sneaky.
I know. Yeah.
They'll walk up on you. Wah, wah, wah.
Wait a minute. I have something for that. Hang on. I wasn't ready.
No, I think the moment's passed. What is it?
I found those sound effects on StreamYard, and I was having fun with them the other day.
My noises aren't working. I haven't turned up. Mine won't work on yours.
Oh, I have plenty of noises. They're just not on the StreamYard.
Yeah, I guess I
On
don't know how
that
to work
note,
StreamYard.
everybody,
Bye.
have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Happy
See you
Friday.
tonight
Bye,
on
Jackie.
SNX and next week or something like that. Have a great weekend. Let me
Bye.
hit the off button and